What's going on, guys? Heaven's Reaper here, bringing you an updated version of my Gem Knights. Not much has changed, but there is a few changes which are noticeable in the performance of the deck. So yeah, let's get on with this. We'll start with our vanilla engine. We play 3 Garnet and 3 Tourmaline and the 1 Rabbit. Obviously we play Rescue Rabbit because we play 6 targets. It just helps thin the deck out, and I have never seen a Gem Knight deck that doesn't play the Rabbit engine for obvious reasons, because it is a good way to thin your deck. That's our vanilla side of the deck. For the non-vanilla gems, we are playing triple Lazuli and triple Obsidian. These guys recycle the vanillas. So Obsidian, when he's sent from the hand to the graveyard, you can special summon one, and Lazuli, you can basically, whenever she's sent to the graveyard via card effect, if you foolished her out of your deck, you can then add one back to your hand. So always nice. And for the last 2 Gem Knights I play the 1 Amber and the 1 Sardonyx. Just helps me make Citrine and Prism Aura. I've never used the Gemini effects on either of them. They are literally just another name. And Sardonyx is a Pyro target for Citrine, and Amber is a Thunder target for Prism Aura. That's the Gem Knight side of the deck. We also play, for the last monsters, we play 3 Armadillos. That's every monster we play. Armadillo is the deck rotor in respect of he can search any of my Gem Knight monsters, vanilla and effect, so he's a mandatory 3 of. Onto the spells, I play the main card of the deck, Gem Knight Fusion. It's so easy to use, and whenever it's in the graveyard, you can banish a Gem Knight in your graveyard to add it back to your hand. So it helps you facilitate multiple fusion summons in a turn. So yeah, it's mandatory 3 of, and it's searchable via this card, which is Absorb Fusion, which is another card that in my opinion is mandatory 3 of, because it can search any Gem Knight card, monster, and the spell card itself. However, I've never used the second effect. The second effect where you fusion summon with it is optional, so I don't use it. So yeah, we play 2 copies of MST, self-explanatory, 2 copies of Forbidden Lance. It's pretty much Lance. I think, in my opinion, this card is, I would say, a semi-staple. I wouldn't say it's a full-on staple, because it does depend on what you're playing. I also play 2 Brilliant Fusion, and now I don't like this card. I mean, it's good for deck thinning, but at the end of the day, if it wasn't a continuous spell, I would love it. It's also unsearchable. It's a continuous, unsearchable spell. I don't like it, but I have come to the conclusion it's a necessary evil for this deck. I don't like it, I can't stand the card, and I've explained why. For the 1-offs, I'm playing 1 Burial from a different dimension. Basically, whatever I've banished with Gem Knight Fusion, I can target 3 of them and reuse them, so essentially it's become a cost-free card. I'm playing Foolish. You normally use it to dump Lazuli. I'm playing Book of Moon. I'm playing Soul Charge. And I'm also playing Upstart Goblin. So it's 39. Oh, hang on. Yeah. No, I think I'm playing a 41 card deck. So obviously Upstart makes it a straight 40. But I can't think what to cut. So yeah, that's it for the spells. For the traps, we play the 2 Deep Prison. Self-explanatory in my opinion. For the 1-offs, the 1 Bottomless, the 1 Compulse, the 1 Torrential, and the 1 Warning. Staple trap lineup, really. For the extra deck, we are playing 2 copies of Lady Brilliant. I could get her out quite easily without Brilliant Fusion. I think Brilliant Fusion does make it easier. That is part of the only reason I'm playing it, because it can also help with summoning any of your Gem Knights. I play 2 Prism Aura. I have the 3 Tourmaline and the Amber as my Thunder targets to make it, and they are all recyclable, because Amber and Sardonyx count as normal monsters in the graveyard, so you can use Obsidian and Lazuli's effects on them. So essentially you're playing 8 targets for Lazuli and Obsidian. I'm playing double Citrine, the Archimedes of the deck, and as I explained with Prism Aura, I have Garnet and Sardonyx to make him, so he's easy to make. I play 3 Zirconia. A lot of people will argue why I'm playing 3 of him. I'm playing 3. He's the easiest one to bring out because he's just brought out with any Gem Knight and a rock type. So that's how I can even use Lazuli and Obsidian, and then I get both their effects. So he's the easiest one to bring out in my opinion. He's a 29 BR. So yeah, and for the XZs I'm playing 1 copy of number 50, 1 Cowboy, 1 Castell, 1 copy of 101, and the Dark Rebellion. I'm also playing Maystroke the Symphony Djinn. However, I don't actually have my copy at the moment. I can't actually remember where I've put it. So yeah, I am playing Maystroke as well. Yeah, that's it for the deck, guys. And I'm looking for a card. If anyone's got it, hit me up in the comments below. I'm looking for Gladiator Beast War Chariot in Secret Rare from Legendary Collection GX. Once I get that, I will have an almost max rarity Glad deck, which I will profile in for you guys soon enough. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a good evening. Thank you very much.